Alright, so I got a new mic, so I no longer have to, keep saying I have a horrible mic situation. Finally took care of it. Unfortunately, that means that this video is coming out on the original schedule of time, instead of a day prior, so I apologize for that. Also, I'll be playing, now that the mic's better, I'll play some music in the background, just to give it more atmosphere instead of that weird sitting in an office humming noise that you would normally hear, even though that's exactly where I am. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. Let me show you my progress. So, last time we were dealing with, or I was dealing with, transitioning into the next scene or room, and we still have that active. However, when we return to the room, we have a new problem, but a new fix. So, when we walk in here, we end up exactly where we want to be, but we're facing the wrong direction. And I'm still wrapping my head around how to fix that. So, forgive me. Last time it did it on its own and it was perfectly fine, and now it's not accepting the direction that I pressed, but that's due to the I think the spawn room. Although I'm about to check and see if this next one does it. And it does it. Okay. Also, you may have seen for a split second, our enemy now moves, which is amazing to me. But there are a few issues with that, and I'll get to them as I show you all his new abilities. Here we go. So as you can see, he runs up on us and he fires, which is amazing. And he doesn't just run up, towards us and then just stops. If we try to get close, he backs up, which I think was amazing. I'm so glad I found someone who could teach me how to do this, because it's very interesting. But also, if we run away and we change our mind, he follows. Also amazing. And after figuring that those were options that you could have in the game, and that they were somewhat easy to program, I decided I wanted to keep that. Also, it looks bad, but I like the idea when I saw it. If I jump and he fires, it follows me. So he'll fire anywhere, like whenever he fires, that's where the bullet goes. But if I'm not there, I can dodge it. So if he fires and I jump, I can dodge it, which is pretty great. But of course, the bullet immediately disappears, so that's also something that I'm gonna have to look into and try to fix. And then of course, as you see, the biggest issue with the firing is that it's not even coming out of the gun, it's coming out of his gut, so we need to figure that out. Also, something I'm actually gonna play around with, but if I walk towards him and jump, I can close the distance, which shouldn't be, but he'll correct it, of course, which I do like. I kind of want to keep that. That's a good way for players to, kind of get over the obstacle of being shot at and close the distance, be able to strike him, and he goes down. So, but there is an issue with that. Keeping it the way that it is. If I jump and he follows, he wobbles. So it makes me think that his following me and him keeping a certain distance will work even outside the map. And I'm going to test that. If my theory's right, I'm gonna force him to walk off the ledge. There's a ledge off screen, and there's actually room underneath the map too, where he can't pass. But if he can, I think if I could fly, he would follow me. So I'm gonna test that theory. He should still be able to hit me. The bullets should be coming directly underneath me, if my theory's correct. So here we go. Make him fall off. Will they be directly underneath me, is my question. Oh, they stopped all. They almost stopped all together. Oh. Anyway, but that's what I have for this week. Next week I'll try to come back again with a lot of these problems corrected, and I want to look into a little bit more AI coding. I still think it would be amazing if the enemy's arms rose when I jump. I like the idea of him being able to kind of track where we are and to telegraph that, you know, via animation, and then fire, you know, within the you know, the time beats. I really do like that. I think that's amazing. So that's something that I kind of want to play with next. I love that. But alright, so that's it for this devlog. Thanks again for joining. I appreciate it. And I will see you next week. If I can ever stop the video.